So I'm approaching the big 50 soon and starting to feel all the age-related niggles. Have two young kids and love water sports and anything that's active and outdoorsy. So I started having really bad lower back problems, and I didn't really know what was causing them, and this was going on for a couple of years, and no matter what I tried, the problem was just getting worse and worse. And the worst of it happened over last Christmas when we went on holiday to do water sports. Where I could not even sit through the Christmas dinner with my family because my back was so bad that I could not sit upright. And then foolishly I went on a skiing trip a week later, and I just could not even get off the floor in the morning. So that kind of told me that I really need to do something, because I can't go on for the rest of my life being in so much pain and not being able to do the activities that I love. So after I got back from that skiing trip, I went to have an MRI that revealed that I have multiple herniated discs in my lumbar spine. And I started doing my research on what are the possible treatments and therapies that I could try, and I stumbled upon IDD, did a lot of reading about it, and it sounded like this is actually the one thing that could work that is not a surgical or very involved treatment. So yeah, I kind of looked it up, and I was very, very happy to find that Chichester Physio started offering the therapy, and yeah, rang you up straight away, and I believe I was the first person in.
You were, yeah.
I have tried all sorts of different massages, chiropractic treatments, different kind of releases, whatever YouTube videos were out there, stretching, strengthening, foam rolling, you name it, I kind of tried it. And some of it would offer a temporary relief. So for example, the stretching. But obviously now I know that, the more you stretch, the worse you actually make it, because it is very temporary. But when the kind of stretching effect wears out, you kind of back to where you were, if not worse. The treatment itself is really straightforward, and, it's not painful, it's not unpleasant, it is, you kind of barely feel it. You just basically lie down for 25 minutes and relax to nice music. But so that was actually fine. The treatment was fine. One thing that I personally was struggling with was the kind of ban on activity for the first few treatments, and especially for a person like myself, to have to stop myself from, doing the things I liked. I had to completely stop all the water sports, running, weightlifting, all of the stuff that I kind of do on day-to-day basis. Be very conscious about lifting anything, be very conscious about my posture, about what I was doing. So actually, that aspect of the treatment was much more challenging for me rather than the treatment itself. I am very pleased to say, and I was actually just speaking to Kiera about it, that I am absolutely back to all of the activities I was doing. So I have now no restrictions on what I can do, how much of it, intensity, or how often. So I'm out there, doing water sports kind of pretty much every day. I'm running after my kids, biking, back to like weight training, and everything basically I want to do in my life with no back pain. So that is just unbelievable difference in a matter of months. What I would probably say is that the IDD was fantastic and it allowed me to start the journey. But what I value a lot coming to Chichester Physio is the follow-on program of rehab that I've had. And I personally think that in addition to the IDD, made a tremendous difference, because where I thought I was kind of pretty strong and relatively fit on the back of all my activities, I had so many weaknesses when it comes to my core strength and my posture that I wasn't aware of, which were contributing to my back pain. And these are getting addressed through the rehab, which I think is a really important part of the process for myself. Absolutely, because if it works, and I hope it works for everyone, it is fantastic. It has no downtime, I mean, it is pretty straightforward. The alternatives that I looked at were surgery, discotomy, all of those kind of unpleasant solutions that, can have a lot of side effects. You don't really have significant side effects from IDD. So, there is only upside as far as I can see it.